What's up, everybody? This is Scott Mackenzie-Low from Righteous Endeavors. It's day 2 of the Standing Rock bike tour, and I just want to give you a little catch up to what happened yesterday. I initiated this bike tour on Indigenous Peoples Day, and I left for Colorado Springs so I could make it to Garden of the Gods for a water ceremony. Unfortunately, packing took a lot longer than expected, and I ended up leaving about 4 hours late. So by the time it got dark, I was still in the middle of nowhere, exhausted. I have this bag with all my camping supplies in it, with a guitar right there, but I am waiting on some bags for my bike rack, so that way everything's a little bit more accessible and I could actually bring food conveniently. It didn't arrive when it was supposed to, so I'm still waiting on that. And transporting food and water is a little bit more difficult than it has to be. Nonetheless, I was blessed. I ended up passing out on the side of the road once it got dark. I didn't have the lights for it at the time, and within 15 minutes a car pulls up, and it goes right by me. It sits for a while, pulls a U-turn, sits there even longer. I'm calling out like, hello, is everything good? No response. Maybe like 10-15 minutes later, I see 2 cop cars pull up and an ambulance, and I guess the dude thought I hurt myself or something. You know, he couldn't open his window and be like, hey, are you alright? I've been like, yeah, I'm good. He was like, yo, dude, I saw this guy, come pick him up. Anyways, I'm not upset. The cops, they told me of this little bit better spot just like a quarter mile down the road. So once I got done with their interrogation, I packed up and I cruised on over to where we are now. Nice tree right here, perfect spot for a hammock. And I was blessed enough to have my friend Ben come join me. He was going to go to the water ceremony in Garden of the Gods, and, well, he made it there. I didn't. But I called him up. I was just like, yo, on your way back to Denver, you want to take the back roads and maybe bring some food? And sure enough, you know, an hour or two later, there he is, pizza in hand. So blessed, so blessed. It was great. Just hung out, talked about how to escape the Babylon system, talked about woofing. I don't know if you guys know what woofing is, but it's worldwide opportunity for organic farmers. And you can basically travel the country, travel the world, going from organic farm to organic farm. And they pay you in food and shelter in exchange for a little bit of help out on the farm. There's also Workaway, which is the same sort of program, but it's not centered on gardening. So I told him of those options, as well as a couple others. Like, you can get paid to teach English to students in other countries, and you don't even need to know their language of choice, or their dominant language. It's an awesome opportunity, and I got some friends who do it. Anyways, back to the point, I ended up camping out in my hammock, and the wind was so wild that I thought I was going to blow away. But I woke up this morning, got to catch sunrise, and just kind of caught up on some sleep. Before I left for this journey, I'm a pedicab driver, so I was pedicabbing, like it's bicycle taxi, where I'm pulling like 2 to 4 people behind me, and there's the Great American Beer Fest for 3 days, and then a Broncos game. So very physically intensive work days, and in between those days I would try to, you know, prepare for this journey as much as I can, so I couldn't sleep that much. And I finally got to sleep last night, and it was so good. Anyways, I really look forward to cueing you in about what happens as this adventure unfolds. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about what's going on at Standing Rock, what's the history of this whole situation. But I'm going to get that to you later. For right now, just going to enjoy the ride. Thanks for for being you. I'll see you here in a second. Much love.